Alright, got the dual purpose, dual function, dual mode inflator, deflator, and I got a bus over here that's has been sitting for a little while, and got a little bit of a low tire over here. I got my handy dandy digitire gauge. So we're just gonna, I was gonna purposely deflate a tire and try. We were gonna time this Ryobi inflator deflator out and on a tire and see how long it would take to blow it up. This is a 245 75 16, and it's a low E, so it can hold some pressure. So we're just gonna set it to 60 and inflate it, and we'll time it and see. All right, we're on PSI. All right, we're at 17.5 PSI. All right, let's try it again. That's a 0. What the heck is going on? All right, 17.5 PSI. Now, this thing also has a whatchamajig on it. It's also going to tell you the PSI whenever you screw this on. Now, the one thing I will say is that I like the design. You can put it on there, you can screw it on there and forget about it and just let it do its thing. I'm just worried that if you use this a good bit and you accidentally cross thread this onto your valve stem, how would you go about fixing that? You might, are you out of luck or what? So anyway, let's see, turn it on. Obviously the universal symbol for power. It's gonna come on. Now this arrow right here tells you what mode is activated. But instead of holding this to turn it off, you just press it once and it'll send it over here. But we want to deflate the tire, or inflate the tire I should say. Now always, before I thread anything onto anything with threads, I like to twist it off a little bit until you feel it click, and then screw it on easily, very easy. Now you'll hear it as I screw it on, it'll make a hiss, and that'll let us know that it's getting pressure in here. Alright, let's keep tightening on. Now we've got pressure to the pump. Look, so far it's pretty accurate. We've gone from a Husky digital tire pressure reader to the Ryobi inflator, and they're both reading 17.5 PSI. So now what you're going to do is set your target PSI. Now, I believe this one goes up to quite a bit. I think it goes up to like 120 or 150 PSI. But either way, I got an ant crawling on here. I do have the 3 amp hour HP plus the lithium plus HP battery on here. So we're going to set the pressure for, let's do 60. Alright, so let's set my timer. What's the calculator? Let's do I'm going to do the stopwatch. Alright, I'm going to set it right here. And then I'm going to press, so right, we'll set it at 60. I'm going to press start, and then I'm going to press start on the stopwatch. Hard to read the gauge on the screen, but it's really not all that loud. I know it sounds like it might be kind of loud, but it's really not. So far we're up a whole PSI. cut, and we'll come back. All right, so far we're at a minute and 45 seconds. Still 25 psi. Like I said, not bad. It's going a lot quicker than I thought. This isn't exactly the smallest tire, but it's about average size for your car tire. So obviously, if you have a compact car, it's going to be a lot smaller. But I feel like 245 is a good average between like a light truck tire or a truck tire and a standard passenger car. Alright, I'm about 10 feet away. I'm probably 10 to 12 feet away from the inflator. And it's really quiet, guys. I'm really pretty impressed with how quiet it is. I had a cheap, and I think inflator, I mean, it was probably like 20 bucks. And it was screaming loud. This is pretty quiet. And so far, it's not gotten all that hot. But we're at 4 minutes. And we're at 33 psi. Now, like I say, if you were doing this, you know, like if I was doing my truck tire, for instance, I'd only go up to about 35 psi. You know, if I'm not hauling anything, I have no load. You know, I'm setting it about, 35 psi. And, you know, within 4 minutes, you know, I'm set and I'm good to go. And it's really, I accidentally packed up my infrared thermometer, but it's really not all that hot. I mean, it's getting warm, but, you know, it's really not all that hot. Not as hot as that other thing I got, I tell you. You could fry an egg on it when you got done. Alright, we're closing in on the 6 to 7 minute mark. I did find my Ryobi inflator. I got this one closed out. I don't know how much I paid for it, but it wasn't much. So it's only about 91. This little thin area, 99. Battery, 82 degrees, 81 degrees. See the cord. Not bad. Back of the unit, 89, 88. Surprise, guys. We're not over 100 degrees anywhere on the unit. Anywhere that I'm scanning all around it. We're at 8 minutes. And we're at 47 psi. I'm going to keep monitoring the temperature, and if it gets to where it's getting towards that 10-minute mark, I'm going to go ahead and shut her off. I don't want it to run too long. Well, it might just keep on going. If it's still within operating temperature range, you know, if it's still 100, 105 degrees, we'll let it keep going until it finishes. Alright, 8.5 minutes. 48 psi. Alright, we're at 9 minutes 45 seconds at 52 psi, and I did find the hot spot. Right back in here is hot. This is where I imagine the piston is. $172 right here. Yeah, the cable is getting hot. PSI left. 11 minutes, 25 seconds. Booyah! Shut off right at 57 PSI. We'll call that 11 minutes, 40 seconds. Now this thing is a little hot now. Let's check her out. Obviously right around the cord area, so we're getting the highs. So isn't like we got over 168 degrees. Overall, I'm pretty impressed. Like I said, you know, this is the battery stayed cool. Overall, I'm pretty impressed. Like I said, this is a large, I mean, this is a tire that, you know, holds a lot of air pressure. You know, obviously going up to 45 PSI would have been nothing. And I had this battery, it was fully charged, and we're down to 2 bars. 2 bars. Like I said, if you're on the side of the road, you come out to your car or truck, and you've been inside all day, you know, you've been at the house, or you've been on the job, and you come back out and you got a flat tire, you know, it's better than nothing, that's for sure. All right, we said that one, this one was showing 57 PSI on the inflator. Let's see how accurate the gauge is. That's on bars. KPA. Boom, 57 on the nose. On the nose. I'm gonna give this thing a little, give this inflator a little while to cool down, and then we'll test blowing something up like a float or some sort of inflatable, and we'll see how the high volume, low pressure side works, and then how well the deflation mode on it works.